Okay, hello Lani. This is Harton from New Year's Paving and Building Contractors, a division of Audio Project. So I've just decided to, do some sketch regarding the driveway and retaining wall project at your house in Glen Hills, Durban North. So basically, I'm just gonna sort of, show you just how we're gonna approach this project. But sort of from beginning. So this is like sort of the existing slope with this steepness, the gradient of the slope. It's pretty steep. So so basically now for us to be able to open up to cut off the bank and open up a driveway. So we need to sort of cut off at 90-degree going down, more like this, right? Just to cut this. This is like a sort of a cross section. So we cut off the bank, we push the sand towards the front side. So there's another drawing that shows sort of a completed SketchUp. Okay, so this is what we are sort of trying to achieve at the house, because this is how steep the bank is at the moment. Remember I showed a few images, a few pics. Right, so this is how steep it is. It's pretty steep. So for us to be able to open up a driveway, we cut off the bank. So the driveway, it has to be flat, although it's going to be sloping towards the parking, but it needs to be level. So that is actually going to be a lot of sand, and we need to go deep, probably 3 meters deep, and we push the sand, as I told you on the day I came to assess the existing conditions at the house for this project. So right, and I'll also discuss a little bit about the blocks that we are going to be using. These are sort of L22 geoloc manufactured by Corbrick. So there are bigger ones. We call them geoloc 400. They're relatively bigger, and there is 18 square meter, and if we feel like they've got sort of empty gaps that if you fill up with sand or concrete, you add more weight of the bank. So there's an average of about 800 kgs per square meter of the wall. They're very strong. They're SBS approved. So we might use the same ones, right? Yes, like these ones. So if you say they are quite affordable, they are relatively sort of cost effective as to compare to other blocks that are manufactured by Infraset, that form a wall that looks like this one, like this one. Okay, that is one of our previous the walls that I did. So this one is relatively expensive because it also comes with an option of putting like a panel between the block to block the sand. So you can see that there's something between the block. I've built so many walls with this kind of a block. It's good, but the only thing is the price. It's way. Each block is about with the slider we're looking at about 48 rand each. With a pair of a slider with transportation, everything, it might come up to as close as 53 rand per block with a pair of locking panel. So that might but you have an option, because this one especially the wall that is going to be next to the house, you might need to put like a wall like of this kind that you won't see the edge. It blocks the edge, so that you don't need to sort of time and again sweep, and if you're gonna be paving the area, if we demolish that existing wall there. So you might need for this kind of a retaining wall. Okay, so let me take you through to another diagram. So basically this one, although it's not gonna go all the way from the beginning, but what I could do is I could speed it up. I went through all these stages as I was drawing. So now, although it's just a cross section, just to give you an insight. Okay, so now basically this is actually what we try to achieve. After the bank has been excavated, we are gonna get this leveled driveway, this platform here. Okay, and we are gonna have two walls, yeah, of course. And the one that, you know, after cutting, there is a bank that we are gonna expose, that we're gonna need to retain. And then when we're pushing the earth to down to the next wall, we are gonna have to build another in front of the earth, and we're gonna actually compact it and just to make it stable. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be sloping up as well, at a certain angle, you know. So I put that in a drawing. So yeah, basically this is what we've decided, done at the house. So what I'm trying to say is it is attainable. We've done it before. We've done so many projects that are, you know, of similar kind. For instance, this one here, although yeah, this one we did. So if you look at this wall here, I mean, if you look at this slope, more like how steep yours is. So you know, they had no idea of how to sort of make use of this land, because it's too sloped. It's too sloped. It's just, you know, part of their land that they paying rates for, and basically, but it's just there lying, you know, it's just like a waste. So what they ultimately decided is to approach contractors. You know, they approached me as a retaining wall contractor, and I was able to give them a full proposal. So what I did, I also did like sort of another I started by doing like another design like this, you know, just to give them an insight, because they couldn't comprehend, you know, what you were, you know, I was trying to propose to them verbally. So I decided to come up with this drawing. I did this you know, drawing just to in 3D, just to give them a full insight. And after that, they were convinced, and they decided to sort of, you know, hire me for this project. And then we started excavating. And basically what happens is, it took a single day just to excavate all this with this kind of a machinery. This is why all this was done in a single day, right? And we, you know, this is actually sort of how the area was looking like during the excavation process. So we're just cutting off, you know. All right, so you could see that, you know, there was so much space that was created, that we created after, you know, all the excavation. Especially this picture, you can see clearly that you know, we opened up a lot of space. So what we did is, I opened up so if you look at this, that was actually when we were almost done with the construction. Yeah,
and better.
This one.
We still in the process of
it's the same place.
this is the only section that is left. So I was hoping that we were going to be able to finish up today, and I was going to take the things and actually come to number 7, the entry, this place. So what I'm trying to say is that it has taken us so long to see what is built. Okay, we started by dredging the whole place, and we built tools. So it has taken us longer than we expected.
Okay, all right. Just wanted you to sort of, you know, listen to part of. Okay, so yeah, we were almost. This is what we. Let me just pause it at a certain. Let me rewind it. Yeah. So yeah, this is the way you can see that, you know, we created a flat, a level land from that sloped land. So we built two walls, actually we constructed two walls, and we also did some landscaping steps. So basically, yeah,
it has taken us so long. So this is another wall that we built. We started by this one, and now we are finishing with the other one at the top. So one more time, I said.
Yeah, okay, Lani. So basically, that's what I was wanted to actually, you know, see. All right. So the most important thing that I would need from you is to confirm whether you would go with a Geolog 400, or you would like us to change to um, to the infraset, the TB300. But basically, but the good thing about this one, it's gonna match up with the existing wall, because it looks like this. So you could go for the same one, because if you bring another one, they gonna look like, they're not gonna look like similar, because these ones they're for a different shape and different color, and they different mesh manufactured by different manufacturer. So yeah, it's up to you. But in the code I mentioned the geolog 400. Right, so now if you want me to make some changes to accommodate the changes for the blocks, I will do that. But I would recommend that we use the geolog 400. They are good. Always, most engineers that I've worked with, they always recommend the geolog 400. Okay, so thank you so much, Annie, for listening.